people! My name is Rage, and welcome to the next episode of Don't Question It! The show where, ironically, you do have to question it. Now, before we begin, I have some awesome news! Basically, you probably can already tell what the awesome news is, because you can literally see it in the top right corner of the screen. That's where I'm going to put it. Right there. As in, like, at the top right there in the... Fuck it. Okay, so, Rage question it. No, don't question it. That's actually the thing that I'm going for here. You know the drill, though. Hey, I look directly at the camera. Oh, you are. Oh, I can see myself. Yeah. Later, after we, yeah. Okay, enough getting distracted by my visage. Visage is such a shit here. Enough getting distracted by my brain. But my brain is so... Alright, so, we've got a fairly unconventional episode today, because at the end of the episode, I've got an interview with my little brother. Yeah, I've been taking my camcorder everywhere, because I love having a camcorder, being able to just bust it out and be like, I'm recording you right now, what you can do about it? And, you know, I thought I'd do a nice little interview with my little brother. Completely impromptu, he just said whatever the hell he felt like saying, so, that's going to be awesome. Now, the very first question numero uno. We're talking one here. We are talking one here! But it looks very strange when you see the accent coming out of the face. It's really not. It doesn't quite balance. No, it does not. Laddie, what do you think you are doing? See what I mean? Nova. Salamanic. I'm just gonna see what I look like doing all my accents. Anyway, the first question comes in from physically in real life. I know, right? Okay, now this is amazing. This is from Apocalypse with all, like, look, it's a full-on, right, letter. It's fantastic. Now, this is from Apocalypse, and what Apocalypse has done has sent me two amazing things. Seriously. Alright, so, hey Josh, so here's what you've been waiting for. I'll show you in a second, but basically, generally telling me about the person who sent me this and everything. I love, by the way, the otherwise... If it doesn't get here in one piece, that made me laugh. But basically, what Apocalypse has asked, what mark did you get for Wizard's Downfall? That was the game that I made for my final submission at uni. And the mark that we got was 76%, which was a fantastic mark, 6% over a first, and was really top-notch, top-notch. We don't know anyone who has got a higher mark than us, so it's actually really, really cool. Now, why Apocalypse gets the question answered in real life is because Apocalypse has sent me two things, and they are amazing. I did not even know this could happen. So, my casually, here's what I prepared earlier, bed behind me is... Got it. Alright, so prepare yourselves. Boom! It's my skin as a plushie! Look at that! That is fantastic! Apocalypse! Can't really tell which is the right... This is the correct way around. There we go. Oh, it's just... It's a... Oh... it's a mini plushie form. It's so fantastic. I absolutely love it. And that's not all, okay? Alright. Prepare, Hollow. I'm about to join the fan art war. I don't know why it's a war. I just imagine paintings, like, stabbing each other to death. Anyway. Boop! Can you see it properly? Yeah, there we go. So, she also sent me this amazing fan painting. Alright, so let me see if I can point you to specific areas. We've got a key from Fairy... Where's my... This is the correct finger. We've got a key from Fairy Tale, Taurus Summon. We've got a fish spider. We've got a worms. We've got a Cypher Vice from Dota 2. We've got the Fish Spider Industries logo. We've got... This is really weird trying to do this and also being able to see. Everything's reversed. It's so crazy. We've got Drow Ranger. We've got me there, with like a question mark balaclava on. That's such a good drawing. Got Timothy going off into the distance. We've got a companion cube. We've got Super Battle Heaven Forever. We've got Lee. We've got a worm with a flamethrower down there. And yeah, just, it's absolutely, let me see if I can frame it properly. There we go. It's just absolutely glorious. Apocalypse, you are amazing. This is by far the best thing that... I was like a kid at Christmas when I was opening that. You seriously rock. That is fantastic. Oh, it's so good. I am going to keep that forever. And especially the... I'm going to show little brother, like, look! You don't have toys made of your Minecraft skin because you don't play Minecraft. He's not even going to understand why I'm saying... Well, actually, no, he does play Minecraft. That's a lie. Mini Rage will inherit the Empire. He is the heir to the Ragecan throne. Okay, so, yes, let's continue with the actual... Oh, by the way, I never realised there was people who had made stuff or wanted to send me things that they'd done, so obviously I didn't expect this. This was a fantastic surprise, and by no means am I saying doing this. I'm just saying, if you have anything like this that you've been wanting to send me or that you've made, I never realised there was people like this, send me an email at RageGamingGeneral@gmail.com, it'll be in the description, with... telling me what it is that you have that you would like to share with me, or whatever. You know, the reason I'm doing this is because if I just publicly give out my address in this video, I'm going to get so much stuff through the mail, and my landlord is probably going to be like, yeah, get out, we can't move through the corridor, there is just too much mail going on in here. So send me a Gmail, RageGamingGeneral@googlemail.com. If you want to, if you have something that you want to say, don't feel pressured, okay? I'm just up for people like this, because she spent so long trying to get in contact with me to send that, like, it was ridiculous. So email me at that email address with what it is that you have that you would like me to, well, I guess have, and then we'll go from there. And if I'm like, yeah, that seems really cool, it's awesome, I will send you my address, so on and so forth. I can't see how this could go wrong! Okay, so... 6 minutes into the show, although I technically did answer a question, and that's pretty cool, so I don't even care what you say, long intro hater. Long intro haters! Okay, what am I doing with my life? What? Okay, what am I doing with my... Let's just answer the first fucking question. By the way... Oh, Rich Gaming t-shirts in the description. Oh, let's stop selling people things. Okay, so, the first question for today is from JF. Have you ever been in a debate club? I think it's very obvious as to why I'm asking. You're very good at it. Why, thank you. But I would argue that I'm amazing. Okay. Alright, so the answer is yes. In sixth form, I was in the sixth form debating club. We did loads of topics. We did one every 2 weeks. 1 week we'd decide on a topic, and then the next week we'd have the debate, using the week in between to prepare. I did quite a few of them. The funny thing is, I wasn't allowed to represent atheism on the religious debate that we did, so... You know, they kind of knew my personality on that one. Not gonna lie. What was my shoulders doing there? Just like, it's so cool being able to see myself. I should have done this earlier. This is fun. I should do live streams like this and just talk to people in the chat. Anyway, on with the show. So yes, I've been in a debating club. It was really good fun, and there we have it. Talking of debating, you guys again really brought it with the religious stuff last week. I'm not going to go into it again. There is a time and a place that I've really exhausted. Well, I've not exhausted the topic. There's a lot more I could say. It's just let's forget about it. Everyone has their own opinions and everything, and it's fine. There was some great discussion, and I really loved having it with you guys. So that's all I have to say on that front. So the next question. Now this question is, oh no, where's it gone? Oh no. Oh yeah, here we go. So, this isn't actually a question, I just want to mention that there is genuinely, okay, someone who emailed me. Oh no, I can't find it. No. Come on. I can't do it. I can't find it in the emails. But believe me when I say yay. Someone emailed me in asking a question, and their name was Attila Mufasa. Attila Mufasa. They must be an absolute badass if they are called Attila Mufasa. Are you kidding me? By the way, for everyone who's going to make the obvious vampire comment, I realise I look really pet. Now there is a reason for that, a scientific reason. My monitor is on Nova brightness because that's how I like it. So there is loads of white light being. But look, you see how the light flickers when it goes on my hand when I change the shade. I am being bathed in white light right now, and my skin is just covered in white light, so it makes me look a lot more vampire-y than I would otherwise appear, you know, in the sunlight. The other reason is because the outside world sucks. Anyway, the next question is, Rage, in the last question, you mentioned that there have been 2 life-changing decisions in your life. Can you please tell one or both? Well, he says it's by JM, but his name is CF. I think he's lying. I'm going to go with CF. So, the 2 life-changing decisions that I have had was the first... Now, this is going to sound really silly, but I genuinely believe it to be one. The first decision where I feel like my life could really have forked left or right was when I made the decision to get and play World of Warcraft. I know how weird that's going to sound. I know how silly that is. But I genuinely think had I not played WoW and put the 160 days playtime, god damn, that was... Good job, I'm over that one right now. or I would get no videos done, that's all I have to say. But had I not done that, I really think, because I would have had all that extra time to work on other things, I do feel the decision to get World of Warcraft and therefore become this kind of, I'll admit it got a little obsessive, kind of gamer at that point, really did diverge my life, because it you know, I was sociable, I was part of, you know, the cool kids, well, I wasn't actually really. I was my own man! But, you know, what I'm saying is, basically, I feel like my life could have gone 2 different points when I made that decision to step away from real people and embrace my Tauren warrior. Okay, so the other decision, don't regret it, though. I don't regret it one bit, because it led to this video right here, and many others, and many more to come, so I don't regret it. The other decision wasn't really a decision per se, but because I failed maths, I just was 10 UCAS points short of getting into my first choice university, which would have been Sheffield Hallam, which means I wouldn't have gone to Leeds, which means I wouldn't have met the people I have, which means my life probably would have taken a very different turn. I potentially might not have even continued with YouTube. I might have ended. Anything could have happened. So that was a really big turning point in my life. And to be fair, I only didn't get enough points because I failed maths, and I only failed maths because it was difficult. It's not my fault at all. So those are the 2 pivotal points where I feel my life really could have gone the 2 different directions. Okay, so next question. We are going to go for KP! Alright, so let me paraphrase this one. Do you think it's morally responsible and correct to have your consciousness transferred to an artificial object and essentially have the compatibility to live forever, or longer than originally intended? So basically, cyborgs, yay or nay? Okay, so this is an interesting one. I mean, scientists at the moment are currently very much, in case you're wondering what I'm holding my hand on right here, it's the handle of my exercise bike. Yes! That's right, I do exercise, you motherfuckers. So, scientists have actually been working on that. Like, it is a thing that is nearly going to happen. It's projected for very, you know, recently into the future. There is going to be a point, I am 99.9% sure, I would put money on it, where human consciousness can be made digital and put into computers, put into virtual realities, etc, etc, and doing that, you could effectively live forever. Now, what the question is, whether it's actually, you know, moral in order to let someone's consciousness live forever, and I would say completely yes, because they're not harming anyone. They are a tiny amount of data on a massive storage in some server somewhere, living their ideal fantasy life for eternity. Now, you know my standpoint on religion, but doesn't that sound like heaven? If your mind, your actual personality, conscience, everything can be digitized, downloaded, and put on some sort of storage device, and you run your own virtual reality world where you can do anything, be anything, get anything you've always wanted, it is literally paradise for eternity while your real life body rots away and dies. That's kind of nice, and that is something that almost definitely will be possible in the future, which is a really nice thought to have, and I think there's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, there could be a point where the entire human race is put onto a massive storage, a la Matrix style, but obviously not as apocalyptic. I'm really not doing well with the words today. Apocalyptic. So, I honestly think there's nothing wrong with that at all. I'm kind of looking forward to when that happening, because I am going to be first in line. Probably not, but I definitely... Obviously, if you knew you were going to die, that is something that you would be interested in doing. So, yeah, I'm happy with it. As far as cyborgs go, it's basically the same deal. I mean, at this point, you can have robotic nearly everything. People can replace arms, legs, organs. Cyborgs, again, are not such a thing of sci-fi anymore. They are very much going to be a real thing. Almost definitely, within maybe 10-15 years, every part of the human body, bar the brain, and probably even the brain, is going to be mechanically replaceable, upgradable, and fixable. So, to the point where the only thing that will kill humans is some unknown devastating disease that ravages faster than we can cure it, or old age. Okay, so that about covers that one. Is that all I've got? Oh yeah, that actually, I just want to bring up an interesting point while I'm talking about this, is that the whole argument that, I realise I just really want to quickly say this, people argue that your soul really isn't this spirit that releases, it's you, it's your essence, your personality, your consciousness, where in reality what your thoughts are just electric synapses in the brain firing. And what is interesting is that it literally is possible to scientifically engineer someone's personality. You can literally change their taste, preferences, how they act, mannerisms. I don't know the full science behind it, I've only read a couple articles on it, but it has been done, and it has been done accidentally as well. It is completely possible to engineer a human being's personality, and if that is the case, then I put to you, how could a soul be if you can physically engineer it to be different? That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to continue on that, but I'm just, you know, it's an interesting thing to think about, the fact that we are going to be able to engineer personalities. You could, like, have it so people in the future are crafting babies in the womb to have the kind of personality that the parents desire, which is really kind of an interesting and potentially scary thought. It's going to come with a lot of, you know, I don't need to explain the amount of issues that are going to be surrounding things like that, but it is definitely going to be possible. The only thing stopping stuff like that right now is people who are saying it's morally wrong and stuff. It's not the science, because it definitely is going to be possible. In fact, pretty much is possible. So yes, that's as far as that one goes. Let me continue. We have 2 questions left today before the interview. I know it's not the most exciting episode ever, but we got the facecam, we got the artwork, it's all cool, it's all good in the hood. I can't do it because I can't click. Literally, I can't click and I can't whistle. That's my way. What is wrong with me? Okay, what am I doing? Yes, question. Question. Yeah, there we go. This is from KH. Whoa, his surname is Hammer. That is a cool surname. Jesus, that is heavy. This is a hammer. Ah. So, Rage, I've always wondered, how did you meet all your friends? Hollow, Fluke, etc. I'm very curious. Also, could you tell Gubiak I sent a gay hoof in before hate? I didn't hate, man. Well, Gubiak, KM, okay, Mr. Hammer over here, would like to extend to you a gay hoof. So, that's what he wants you to have. If you will reciprocate with your own gay hoof, you can get your avatar-based gay hoofs and interlocked gay hoof tentacles with each other, and gay hoof your way over to Gay Hoof Hill, and become magical friends of fairy gayness or whatever. So anyway, so Rage, I always wondered, how did you meet... I can just imagine Poland. He's watching this video, because that's his name now. He's listening to that. He's slowly getting more and more angry. He's now reaching for keyboard. Caps locking comment, you fucking bastard. Or along the lines. It's going to happen. Believe me. And even more angry, because I am now mocking him in his mother language. I can't laugh in foreign. It just doesn't work. Okay. How did I meet? Okay, I met Hollow. I've gone over this story before in other videos, so I'm just going to make it very, very quick. I met Hollow in year 11 of high school. The first thing that I said to him was, "Bet I could take you in a PvP fighting, wow." And from then on, we just played games together, became better and better friends over the years, etc, etc, and now we're here. That's the very, very cut and dry short story of it, not gonna lie, but basically, just any one of the years at high schools, and from then on. So I've known him, Jesus, how long has it been? Well, my child, it is as if maybe 5 years, 4, 5. Hollow, comment out. My memory's not really, it's not what it used to be. But then again, I can't remember how it used to be. Oh! Alright, as far as Fluke and Jake, etc. go, I met Jake at uni. He was, he started the same year I did, in the same class, obviously, and we just got talking, and from then on, that is history. Fluke was Jake's friend, who I met from knowing Jake when I, like, went to his house and stuff to chill. I met Fluke there, and so on and so off. We discovered that he's also interested in video and what he's doing, and that, again, the rest is history. As far as Gubiak, Duke, Conman, Tide, Evans, they all started out as viewers who we eventually talked to, found out that they're actually cool guys, that we, you know, we have a lot in common, we play games together, and they became our friends. So, let that be a thing for you. If you're a cool guy, and we eventually talk to you, you might become one of the group. You might join the ranks of Gubiak, Tide, Conman, Reddycap, Duke, others that I've forgotten who are probably really Evans, who are probably really angry with me right now. But it's okay, because you have Skype, and I'm online. So that's how I met everyone. Very condensed, short version of it. Now, this final question I'm going to blast through, because it's a very extensive zombie apocalypse question, because I wanted to kind of elaborate on this from my other quick rundown of it the other day. So, this is from VS. Okay, so, here we go. What is the worst case scenario for a zombie apocalypse to start? Where would you be and who would you be with? Town centre, as a very important football or rugby game is going on, in the stands, as the zombies start attacking the people. That would probably be the worst place, the most chaos, the easiest way to get bitten. This is all off the top of my head, okay? I'm going to rapid fire, because you have asked 13 questions, mate. I mean, there is a sneaky bastard, there is a big sneaky bastard, and then there is you. Number 2, what is the best scenario? Somehow engineer for you to be the only person, or you and your group, to be the only people in a completely locked down and empty of all other people and zombies shopping centre. because then you'd be fine, because you've got everything, the entrances are sealed, you are good to go. Do you think the zombies would be hostile to humans from the start? Of course they would. Do you not know anything? What do you think would be the cause for the zombies to rise? In real life, it would have to be a virus. That's the only real thing. A parasite that takes control of the host, takes over the motor function, controls the body, and literally makes... It wouldn't really be reanimating them. You'd be alive as a person, the virus would infect you, and it would just take over. You'd technically be alive. It just would be forcing you to do what it wants, irrelevant of your own opinion, because you'd just become a blank... Like putting a Nintendo cartridge into an N64. The N64's got no choice, it's got to play it. That'd be the parasite putting a cartridge into your brain. That's how it would work in real life. Do you think that zombies would be as smart as humans? No, obviously they're zombies. They're just driven by instinct. Come on. Come on. Okay, how quickly do you think that the Army Special Forces would interact and how? See, if it happened in real life, people know about zombies, so it's not going to happen like it does in movies. I think if it was proven to be true that there really is zombies, the army, etc., would be on it like Sonic there really quickly, and just completely deal with the situation. It has always been my theory, and the theory of me and quite a few friends, that if a zombie apocalypse actually happened, the only real people that would be affected is in Ground Zero. It wouldn't really spread past a city. There might be a few leaks every now and then, but honestly it would get contained and dealt with pretty fast and efficiently. What's the first thing you would do when you realise that they're in a zombie apocalypse? Skype Hollow and be like, dude, you know, there's zombies and stuff. What's the plan, Stan? Royal Army Museum? It's down. Okay. Do you think the zombies would walk on the streets going, brains? No, they wouldn't. They probably won't make any noise whatsoever. Even grunting doesn't even really make sense, because the virus isn't going to make them do that. Do you think that humans would try to use zombies to advantage? Probably initially, and probably once it's over and they have a few specimens left to experiment on and test on, which is obviously dangerous because you might get a re-outbreak, but probably yes. Who do you think would win, zombies or humans? Humans, undoubtedly, in this day and age with what we know. If the cause of zombie apocalypse was a virus or something like that, do you think humans would create something to cure the zombies with? Depends on the zombies. If they were reanimated, rotting flesh, probably wouldn't be worth it. If they were just okay, but taken over parasite beings, then it would probably be worth curing them. Number 12, do you think the zombies would be able to spread, and if yes, how? By transferring the parasite spores into, or however it is, the virus, etc., into other people by, 13, and finally, unlucky, do you think the zombie apocalypse is possible to happen in real life? Technically it could, to be fair. I mean, there could be an unknown sort of parasitic spore. I mean, there are insects that do get attacked by parasites, by spores, by certain fungi. Doing so well today. And literally, they get their mind taken over, and the parasite controls the body, that's my mime of a insect walking, and makes them do what it wants. So if we scale that up, potentially it could actually happen to humans. Okay, that was a lot of questions. My name is Rage. Yeah, that's it. Email your questions into ragequestionit@gmail.com if you have any. Everything is welcome, as you can see. Just go nuts, go mental, go... Maybe not the third one. We don't want to go too cray. Not too cray. And yeah, that's about it. I will now leave you with the interview with my little brother. My name has been Rage. I will see you all next time. Please remember to like, favourite, and share. Are you ready? Goodbye. Alex.
What?
What?
What? Yo, you what?
You what?
You what?
You're what?
You're what?
No, you are. Stop it. Alex, I'm not an epic fail.
Sometimes you are.
Hey, that was so sly. Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
Alex.
How old are you?
8.
I thought you were 7.
8.
Are you sure you're not 7?
And sure you. 16-year-old.
Hey, you know how old I am?
Yeah.
How old?
1.
Alex, you're so evil. I love it.
Oh, that voice what?
Batman. Give me your best Batman voice.
Why?
Come on, see if you can talk like this.
Why?
Say I'm Batman. Come on.
You are Batman.
No, say I'm Batman. Come on. Come on. Say I'm Batman.
Say I'm Batman.
No, you say I'm Batman.
No,
you. Say that you are Batman.
No. Say that you are Batman.
Oh. High five. Not a hurt five.
You almost fell off the chair. You almost fell off the chair.
Say goodbye to everyone.
Goodbye. And goodbye, baby.
Oh, it is on.
Oh, no.
It is.
Rage here in the building. The roof is on fire. Minecraft gotta do anything you want to. English failure. Like and subscribe.